He was the
That's
first
that's the
person
name
to
of
snort
his next move.
cocaine,
Don't knock it till you try it.
and then he knocks the person's head off with a powerful punch. That'll be whenever you use your PowerPoints to make another move.
Never. Except I have got some to spare.
Yeah. Always remember you can spend PowerPoints on a new technique. Otherwise, you're going to use the same attack over and over again.
Like Overdrive.
Yeah, well, you have two
More like
things.
overused.
Oh, shit. Dude, I want to remember that for Overdrive's character arc. All right. Well, if everyone is ready, last time we left off, the team continues through the nightmare world to confront Melvin in their final battle. En route, they come across three more campers of colorful character, including one Johnny Stabs, Josephina Slasher. Oh, I forgot to finish these notes here, and a girl whose name I don't remember. Find out before recap next week. That was my
I don't think
for
she had a
myself.
name.
I don't think so either, but I was like, oh, I should like double check, and then I never
Yeah,
did.
it was the girl from Mario Party.
Daisy?
Paulette.
Paulette! You're so right, it was Paulette.
I don't remember any
Okay.
Paulettes.
It's because her name came up once and didn't matter.
I only remember because you specifically said it's Paulette from Mario.
I'm so glad you have better memory than I do with character names. While directing them towards safety, Farmhand notices the rapid approach of the monstrified version of Ghibli, who is rushing over to kidnap the campers and bring them back to Fearmaster's chapel. While not able to stop him from abducting Johnny Stabs, they were able to drive him away before he could get Josephina. Together, the team made a plan to inject the monstrous Melvin with some fear water that Tyson had collected in order to defeat him, while also saving Johnny Stabs and the other crucified hostages. After empowering Josephina with a mighty magical glass bottle blade, the team enacted their plan and began their confrontation with Fearmaster, even managing to inject him with the fear water. However, what came out of Melvin was concentrated fear gas, and the team had to battle their own nightmares in order to take advantage of Tyson's opening to finish off the Dream Beast before it was too late. There's some stuff that happened like after that description right there. Like half of you are actually no, like 3/4 of you are awake. You're conscious now. No longer does the fear gas affect you, but not Tyson. Who am I thinking of? Mordecai.
Yep.
Mordecai, you are still in the nightmare, and I believe you had a fateful choice. Now, since I don't remember where we left off in turn order, we could start with
Start at the
Mordecai.
top. Oh.
We could start at the top
I'm
too.
pretty sure
that way.
we ended it with my turn. I was making a deal with the devil.
Oh, it's like a nice handshake moment. Okay.
The way you described the session, I imagine Fearmaster is an incense vaporizer because he got it injected with the water and immediately vaporized it and
It's like
released
a
gas.
I want a humidifier that's shaped like the Dream Beast Fearmaster. You just pop the jaw open, it just like lets out fucking gas. It's like
Merch idea.
I feel refreshed. Horrifying nightmare merch. I honestly, someone would buy
get it on Redbubble.
Hell yeah, dude! Let's put it on Temu. So let's say, let's actually say we'll start at the top of initiative. So we left off with, wait, hold on, let me confirm. Oh yeah, we'd be skipping out on Sarah's potential turn if we go back to top of initiative.
I think I'm not sure exactly because I think the final thing I did was move Josephine out of the way, and she had this whole like feel about how cops suck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
she
being
was
weird.
seeing a hallucination.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like we are starting at top of turn order then. Okay. Well, in that case, we start with Ghibli, who sees that his master is currently in a sort of fugue state, but he's coming out of it. And Ghibli's like, no, protect master, protect master. And he's going to look at the three people around him to see who's kind of the threat. Farmhand is unconscious. I think we've already been fighting Overdrive, so that's a good target. Tyson was the one that jabbed Fearmaster with the needle, but I don't know if Ghibli's going to take that too seriously. If I roll a 1, he will.
He does that all the time. Not a big thing.
Alright. So what Ghibli's gonna do is, because I realized since he's a speed character, he should probably move like a speed character. He's going
Unless you
to.
shoot
He
his
has moved
yeet.
by. He's been using it.
He has. Yes, yes. Actually, wait, hold on. I have multi-attack. I could just like punch both of you. I don't have to fucking do it.
What
I
if
could
I
do this.
interpose?
You could. You could get hit twice if you really wanted. Yeah. So here's what he'll do. He'll go super fast and he's going to multi-attack, hitting Overdrive and hitting Tyson. So starting with Overdrive, parry this casual.
Oh, let me
That's a
open up my character
21.
sheet.
Now just go ahead and get Tyson's attack out too. 21 and a 26 versus you, Tyson, for a parry check.
I'll interpose that.
All right, 2 parries from Overdrive.
Is it a new round? Yeah, he's at the top.
Yes, we are starting at.
All right, nobody else get attacked.
Or else
All
you
right,
fuck.
Chief.
All right, that's 1 hit on you. Ooh, natural 20. Yeah, you defend against the second
I
one.
block for Tyson, but not for myself.
Yeah, so he goes and like he fucking like jabs you across the like chin. Go ahead and give me a toughness roll against that 20. See if you take any damage.
Ugh.
Okay, you take 1 hit to your toughness, and then while
Is
you're
he
kind of
piercing
like,
me with that jab?
good question. What do I have on this jab?
Got the iron knuckles.
He's got the iron knuckles. I have selective. I need to figure out what selective means.
It means when I'm immune to bludgeoning, he selects a different
Yeah, he's like,
type.
Oh yeah, you are currently immune to bludgeoning, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think this is still just bludgeoning. Because it's a fast attack. Maybe he puts his hand into like the spear form and like for karate.
If he
You're
goes
like,
fast
yeah.
enough, it goes through energy or something.
Yeah. Thanks for giving
It
me
phases
the
through
excuse.
time and space.
Hell yeah. I have an excuse to hit your character now.
He hit me before I was immune to bludgeoning damage.
It's a JoJo's power.
You
He went
could
back in time.
play it like Flash can like vibrate his molecules so fast.
Yeah,
like
he's done it.
He sticks his fingers.
That's how
in
Flash
and
killed
just
Flash.
vibrates. That's the stupidest sentence I've heard, but I understand entirely why that is the way it is. Let's see.
That's why I hate
Selective.
multiple universe bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm shit.
Let's a resistible effect of this extra is discriminating. Oh no, he's got a discrimination attack. Allows you to decide who is and isn't affected by it.
Washed up heroes are not immune to his attacks. He punches down.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why he has this for his punch. Because this is like described as like it's good for AoE. It's like this is a punch. This isn't AoE. This is a selective punch. All punches are selective. It's silly. Okay, so you take the 1 hit to your toughness, and then he dashes over while you're kind of like off looking to the side, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll hit your teammate now." And he goes dashing over, but you fucking turn your head, you snap. Yeah, your vision snaps onto him, and with your own super fast flying, you're able to interpose, and you get between him and Tyson and block the other blow.
I actually blocked that one.
Yeah, he hurts his hand a bit on. He's like, "Ah, fuck! What the hell? Why are you so hard?
Why are you so
like
fast?"
That's my whole thing. Actually, does he have a backstory for why he's so fast? He probably does. I don't want to look up his name.
I'd imagine he would have a.
He probably
A
does.
AA battery.
He
ate a battery.
He ate 3 batteries. Hold on. Ghibli, where are you from? I think you're not from Algeria, are you?
He's from the Sahara Desert.
He's somewhere. I think he's from Arabia.
He was raised by ninjas.
Yeah. Oh, there's Ghibli. He uses a speedster. That's not right. Ghibli. Oh, I guess that was his information. Okay, he's from Libya, it looks like. Yes. A young. Oh, he's Bedouin? He's a speedster who takes his name from the desert winds and Griff Noir, an agent. Oh, no, that's some other person. That's his friend. Okay. That had nothing to do with anything that mattered, but that's his story. His name means desert wind, and the rest of him,
He was all dusty.
Yeah. Oh, the Libyan government gave him powers. I see, I see.
Always the government.
It's always the government.
Always the government.
So as he's recoiling from punching you in the chest, we go to Destructicate, who let's see, she's gonna try and help some of these people down, unless someone has anything else they want her to do. Does anyone want Destructicate to back them up?
I think I'll be okay.
All right. Destructicate is going to fucking, I don't know, acrobatics check to climb up there and see if she can start taking the guy down.
Who's gonna vibrate the nails out?
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. Yeah, she doesn't do that. She's just gonna do, I'll say she just does like vibe touch. Wow. On an 18, those nails start coming out, and the guy's like, ow, 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 oh god, oh, stop. And over here, Johnny stabs, is like, geez, don't do that to me. That looks awful. And eventually the guy falls down, and she yeah, I'm just gonna roll to see if she like catches him well. No, he falls to the ground, they kind of collapse. She's like, ah, fuck, oh god. And I've completely forgot that Destructicate was supposed to have like a different voice, because I was editing the first episode and I heard how I was like voicing her, and I completely forgot that she's supposed to sound weird like this, but now I've given up on that. But yeah, she's in a heap on the floor with the guy who's like bleeding profusely from his palms and legs. Tyson, you're up next.
Okay. Are we focusing on the speed guy, or are we still worried about the dream guy?
So Dream Guy is on the road to recovering from the fear water you injected him with. The opening to like beat him up is rapidly closing. Not to say you can't beat him up when he's not fear watered, but his defenses are currently 0.
Okay. Sorry, I have to open my. Let me talk for time. I have to open
That's
my
what
thing.
that's what I do every fucking time I DM.
Okay, so his defenses are 0.
Yes, meaning I'm just going to be rolling flat d20s against your checks.
So what horrifying thing do I want to do to him?
Depends.
What is he
What
afraid
do you
of?
have in mind? Let's see. I think
Do I
I
know what
just
he's afraid of?
I described it briefly, but I don't think there's
he had a
actually a
frail
way.
ego or something.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be a way you'd be able to see it, unless you go into his nightmare.
Okay, well then let's just do this one.
Bio disrupt. All right, d20 for a parry. He is hit, and then fortitude. God damn. All right. Ooh, that is 2 degrees of failure. All right, so you start.
No, he's stunned. I think he's already stunned, but
Yeah, he's currently stunned.
he's extra stunned.
He's double stunned.
There's 2 extra stars going around his head.
Each of those stars deals an extra point of damage whenever you hit him. It doesn't actually, but it was just made me think of other game mechanics. What else? Let's see. He took what, 2 degrees? So he is.
I'll say it's. Well, I don't know. Actually, maybe I should have helped Mordecai. He's kind of dancing with the devil.
He's over there like rolling around on the ground.
He's rolling in the deep.
Foaming at the mouth.
Rolling in the deep.
I don't know. I think we should take out the dream guy. I'm gonna tell Alex to shoot him between the eyes.
Take the shot.
I can do
Take
that.
the shot.
All right. Sam Carter, aka Overdrive. What do you got?
My turn. I punch back.
All right, punch him back. Punch that Ghibli.
This is what it's gonna be until the end of time.
22. Hold on. What am I? Dazed and hindered. That's actually up. Okay. Parry. Y'all. He smacks you aside. He's like, we're evenly matched in different ways. I can parry all your hits, and you can take all my hits. This is gonna be an endless battle. We just fucking keep going until this game ends. I'm too fast for you to hit. I feel like I should have ended that with something different.
No,
but
it's true.
I'm too fast for you to hit. You silly drunk.
Damn.
All right.
I'm not drunk.
He doesn't know that.
He smells like it.
No.
In the dream, he carries alcohol with him. Josephina is still in the nightmare state, so I'm gonna D20 against a 15. She's still deep in the nightmare. She's muttering all sorts of things about cops and something about her backstory, her tragic backstory. And then we have Fearmaster, who is also going to will save. If he passes this, the next turn he will be active again. He did not pass, unfortunately. Okay, but as I described before, you do see that his flesh is like slowly mending itself. He seems to possess some regeneration, so he recovers 1 hit. And then we go to Farmhand. We go back to that empty farm lot where you are standing in front of Mr. Infamy, who's looking at you with a gleam in his eyes and a cold smile, and he holds his hand out and he's asking you to accept the deal, Mordecai. I was about to just say Farmhand. That's not your actual name. Accept the
My
deal,
name, Farmhand.
Accept the deal, Mordecai. If you
I reach
do,
my
you
hand
will
out.
see your family. Do you want to roll
I-
for it, or do you want to just shake his hand?
I just want to shake his hand.
All right. As you grab his hand, you feel this rush, this sense of vertigo, and you suddenly see yourself being pulled up out of the like stratosphere of this hallucination into a misty atmosphere until eventually you're like slammed back into your actual body here in the nightmare. You are conscious, but you currently have the abandonment the abandonment debuff, which
Oh.
means you have to stay within 5 feet of a ally or else you go prone on a failed will save, I believe. Where are my notes? Yes,
Fatigue stays.
DC 15 will save when away from an ally. On failure, you go prone.
I'll just remember that.
Mhm. And then you also have this deep-seated desire now to get the book from Tyson, but you don't know if he really has it on him currently.
It's gonna strangle him.
Oh God. I'd say it's not to the point where this like overrides yourself or your sense of like these are your allies. It's just now you have the like overwhelming urge to get that book, which you can
Yeah.
do however you choose. But you are conscious, so what would you like to do?
Kill Tyson.
Oh
Um,
God.
No.
Not like this. Not in the
No.
nightmare.
I'll go up and I will punch.
All
But
right.
damn, Fear Master.
Fear Master. Yeah, you go running up to his still frothing at the mouth form. Kind of have a harried look in your eyes. You jump up and you just punch him in the face. Give me your
I'm mad.
attack.
I'm angry.
Angie.
One.
Ew, I failed my parry. Oh, I failed my second parry as well. Oh, I failed that too. Okay. 3 toughness saves, DC 19. Yes, it is. Okay. Whoa. Oof. Okay.
Damn.
Holy shit. Okay. That's really bad for him. Oh no. Okay, okay. So he's going to take those 3 hits to his toughness. Ouch. I think I'm going to use a villain point here because I think he'll get knocked
Ooh.
the fuck out at this point. So describe how you jump on him and you just start like beating the absolute shit out of Fearmaster.
I come back to my body, and I'm still confused. I'm still scared. I know something is wrong, and I probably know exactly what's happened, what I did. But I turn and look at Fearmaster, and I go, you're messing with my family, with my friends. And then, rah!
Just fucking
Leap
jump on
over
his. Yeah.
him. I'll jump on his. He's this big wolf thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll jump on his back and start punching him in the eyes and in the neck. And then I'd probably, bring my hands together for this big hammer, and then that's probably when he like knocks me off or something. If you want to use your
Oh,
points, I don't.
I'm using the point just to like negate a stagger so that it doesn't just outright kill him there.
I gotcha.
You're like fucking slamming into his face, and eventually, like unconsciously, his arm goes up and catches one of your fists. It doesn't negate the damage that was already done to him, but yeah, like I said, it just kind of like stops that killing blow, for lack of a better word. And you see his eyes start rolling back to a conscious state, and he's like coughing up like blood and spittle from his lupine mouth, and his eyes somewhat focus on you, but they look to be concussed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only have 3 attacks, but I imagine Mordecai wouldn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
And once
Yeah,
again, he's lost in this angry state.
Yeah. You're just there like thrashing, and he's doing his best to just hold you off. Alex, you're up next. You see Farmhand going fucking crazy. He's turned into the Harm Hand.
I will. Well, Tyson told me to take the shot, and I'm nothing.
Oh no, I don't think I can parry that.
And I'm nothing if not
Obedient.
good at good at following orders. So I will take a defensive stance in front of Josephine, who is still frothing at the mouth behind me, and shoot.
All right, go ahead and give me your shot. Don't think I can. Oh, if I nat 20.
Nope.
No, that's a big hit. Okay. I can't possibly beat a 30, but I might be able to mitigate. That's a 14. Okay. That's the second stagger. That is enough to finish this guy off. How do you describe your shot? What's any extra flair to it besides getting him in the between the eyes?
Nothing unless you want like a cinematic of like following the bullet and it like bursting through his cerebral cortex or something.
We do one of those crazy fucking like solo leveling animations where it's just like the bullet fires, there's all this like fucking flame and shock waves. The bullet travels somehow faster than the speed of light, and it just turns into a beam that goes right through his head, and then all the windows shatter in the church. And he falls back, and for a long while he monologues about how everything went wrong. I'd say like as the shot is fired, he is able to kind of like somewhat focus, very dizzily, very confused, between the fear water and just getting the crap kicked out of him by Mordecai. He sees that bullet right as it's about to like lodge between his eyes. He's like, "Oh fuck!" And then yeah, it just hits, and the wolf monster falls back and hits the ground.
Well,
We go back to the top.
One down.
Yeah. We go back up top to Ghibli. He's like, no, master. And he's going to run straight towards the one who took that shot.
I took up that defensive stance.
Can
He's
I
going to
interpose?
punch so fast. Yeah.
It's a new round.
Yeah, because it doesn't say anything about like.
It's a reaction.
Does it say anything about like distance movements or whatever?
As
Like,
long
does
as
it
I
have
can
to
see
be...
them.
Okay, then yeah, you can get in there. So he's gonna attempt to punch Alex. Kya. The first attack is a 24. That is the one you'll be parrying.
Right, you're on your own for the next.
It's okay, he's got the
Yeah.
defense. Oh god. All right, go ahead and toughness against DC 20. Okay. You are able to deflect it, but then a second punch goes snaking in.
He's got
trying
another
to hit Alex
fist.
again. Oh, he's got two hands. Oh, this parry against a 16 for you, Sarah.
Harry with the +2.
Yes.
Selective.
Oh
Damn.
god.
Oh wow.
With a nat 20, he doesn't do any fucking complicated phasing bullshit. He tries to punch you, but you're able to angle your wing and it like crushes his fist as he slams into it. I'm gonna say he loses his multi-attack from that. As his left hand just becomes fucking like mash. But he doesn't
Crumples.
seem, yeah, it crumples into a fucking nasty mess with some bone poking out. But he doesn't really seem to notice it. He's too busy, like weeping at the loss of his master. But
He's
you,
ugly crying.
he's ugly crying, yeah. Which I would, from the two of you that had seen him originally, actually, no, you all had seen him because I forgot we had that combat with him. This isn't necessarily his attitude. There's definitely something additional going on with his like mental state. Because before he seemed kind of calm and collected, maybe a little cocky, but now he's kind of like overly. He's turned into like Nosferatu's minion, where it's just like, oh, I love this guy. He's so great, even though it's like, no, he's not. That's just a weird guy. That's just Bill Skarsgård in a coffin naked. But like horrifying Nosferatu Bill Skarsgård. And then we go to Destructicate, who sees him right there. And she did save that one guy, but she's not going to pass up an opportunity to try and take out the next enemy. So she's going to attempt to get him with a vibe touch. The 23, he'll parry. I'd say because his hand is fucked up too. I'm going to give him like a -2 penalty. So parry plus 13. He just barely is able to avoid it. He weaves past her touch. Tyson, you're up.
Okay, I have a thought. My
Mhm.
first one ever.
Oh no.
What if I like I would like to use my ability to make him full of muscle relaxers.
Oh, Ghibli?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like his whole body just is supposed to go limp.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
zinc him up.
Get him with the zinc. All right. I think that's like a check with your pharmacopoeia.
Is it like a hunter? Like if he stops, will he die?
Is it the healing touch skill?
I think so. Your pharmacopoeia, I think, does use it's like your healing ability.
Work.
So we'll just use that. Okay. So 14
Healing damage.
healing damage. Let's see. This is a range, so he's going to dodge. I feel like he doesn't notice it. I'm gonna give him an additional -2. So he'll be doing a
Summon
plus
my spectral thing.
spectral guy. Okay, so he's
Spectral guy.
as
My
he's like,
spectral nurse Blythe.
oh god, Gona's gonna be so mad.
Here, shh.
As Ghibli is dodging the vibe touch, he's like angled in a way where he sees your attack coming and he's able to avoid that as well. I would say because he's dodging so many things all at the same time, he's going to get some additional penalties because his bonuses are wacky, and I'm trying to think of a way to balance this accordingly.
Then I'm gonna
he has
run
a
over
speed
to Farmhand and be
Mhm.
like, hey, friendo, buddy, it's okay. It's not your fault.
No, it's not okay.
It's not your fault.
And that one, and I'm gonna point to Ghibli as well. He was a part of this.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Chill out a little bit, maybe.
Bro, just chill.
I can't just chill. about this.
Well, I have a gun that can do that for you.
Oh my
Oh.
god! You just shoot him in the knee. Oh
With my
Jesus!
ice gun.
Oh. The pun
Jesus.
suddenly makes sense to me. I just thought of gun.
Is ice
as
my
in-
weakness?
No,
Oh,
your weakness wouldn't
shit!
show up in
I need
here.
to keep some of that on me at all times.
You
I
might need
mean,
it.
you know, that's
Yeah,
true.
I'm
Like
doing this.
most people would
Do I have
actually.
one in my wallet?
You're gonna have to answer that. How
I
do
Oh,
you?
can't
fucking
answer
waste
that.
my
I would
weakness
like to use my
cover.
free hero point from the last game
To put a penny in your wallet?
to put a
Uh,
condom in my wallet.
What?
There, condom in your wallet. Farmhand, you
Indeed.
suddenly feel yourself become weakened as he fucking holds out his wallet like how a cop presents their ID, and a condom just like flaps out. Like
It's like those
package-
old packs that you still roll out of condoms.
yeah. And as you see that, for some reason, you don't know why, but this is your kryptonite, and you're
For some reason.
going back.
Does he have like a latex allergy or?
James, you get a hero point. You guessed
Oh,
it.
no. I was gonna say I'm allergic to lube.
Oh.
Yes, the weakness that Farmhand has had all this time has been a latex allergy that he got from the lab.
Oh, so wait, at the gas station,
You were next to
okay.
the aisle that has like the condoms.
It's right there by the
That
register.
makes sense. Yeah.
And then in the drug
Oh,
den,
no, I was
when
by
you
the
were
slushie
by the
machine.
there were condoms like the slushy machine too. There were some shelves over there. I guess condoms are probably one of those things that they have behind the counter, but at that moment I was like, yeah, condoms on the shelf.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine like a bunch of hooligans like cracking open packs of condoms, filling them with slushy juice?
Whoa, I got an
What?
SSR.
Oh my god.
It's like gotcha condoms or like booster.
People still put condoms on like gas pumps.
Yes. They can hold a
I'm
lot of
about to
liquid.
put them on for my medical gloves because we got to calm you down.
Oh god.
And they can
just
hold
ready
10
to,
gallons of water or something
I'm
stupid
glad
like
I'm
that.
busy over here.
Ready to go over to kill Ghibli and then just like the
Bunch of
condom
condoms flop
fans.
out. And you
And I just like crash on the floor, like what the what's
Oh.
going on?
I'll say as you're distracted with that, well, Tyson, only you can I get a perception check.
Yeah, but I have condom vision right now.
Okay, you can take a -2 penalty. Ooh, okay. You let's see with a 19. How descriptive do I want to be without it being insanely descriptive? You see out of the corner of your eye, or rather you hear something. You hear like you didn't really notice it till you started to hear the absence of it, but like the squelching of blood pumping as it starts to stop being so gross and squelchy, and you glance over and you see that Dream Master's wounds are still healing.
Ugh, this
Uh.
bitch.
Yes.
What are zombies weak to? Fire?
Yeah.
A lot of things are
And
weak.
bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
But like, don't you hit a
Cutting.
zombie or something with fire and it stops healing?
Oh,
Trolls.
yeah, trolls are like that. Zombies are kind of just like you just
Zombies don't
like
This
always
guy's a
heal.
troll?
no, not necessarily.
I thought he was
He's a troll in my heart.
He is a troll like as a person. If you give me a what's a good fucking check for this? About to be like nature, but that doesn't exist. Give me an insight check.
His weakness is latex too.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, condoms. I hate those. So Tyson, you think back to with a 24, you think back to what he had been saying before about sustaining himself off of the fear of the people in this nightmare. You know that there's still some people in this very room that could be feeding into that. I'd say with a 24, you also get the feeling that the people before that you had rescued, it's not like they're any calmer now. They're still in an agitated state. They could all be feeding into him, for all you know.
I don't have time to run all the way back. Also, if we're not out of the dreamscape, isn't he dead?
He's regenerating in the dreamscape.
Ugh, Mamma mia. Here I
Mamma
go again.
mia.
My. I could not forget you.
Overdrive. It is your turn.
All right. Gonna keep punching this man.
You're in a musical now. You have to sing when you punch.
Yeah, it's just like that episode of Supernatural. Let's see if I can parry that with my broken hand. He's like, "Ah!"
I'd be sad if he didn't.
He has been taking some penalties to his parry. Oh, I did say I was going to, even with the extra minus, he's still going to parry that. But yeah, he is, or he was distracted. He's not so much anymore, but he's able
He's
to knock
feeling
your hand
better.
aside. Yeah. And at this point, he's still not aware that his boss is getting better. So he's still distraught, and he's looking at the two of you. He's like, "I'll kill you."
Can try.
Anything else? Anything else you'd like to do, Overdrive?
No, that's it.
All right. You hear Joey stabs like, "Hey, get me down from here already! That big thing, it's moving around. It's getting going again. Oh God. Ah, jeez. I don't have my knife that I can stab at it." And then Josephina Slasher. Y'all. Ooh, okay. Alex, you can hear she's kind of like starting to calm down. She sounds a little woozy, but she's starting to come to, and she says, where am I? Oh God, I'm still here.
Yep.
This sucks."
Yep.
Let's see. Dream Beast Fearmaster. He is not able to recover that yet. He is slowly coming to. Even slower than when he had the fear gas coming out of him. Farmhand, you're up. You're on the ground. Your kryptonite is in front of you. Ooh, I'd
Oh
say
no. Such a
anything.
common allergy.
I'm gonna have to use rabbit skins now. I'd say that anything that you do currently will have a -5 penalty to.
Yeah, Blee. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you. Oh yeah, and remember, if you step away from Tyson, you'll have to give me a will save.
Oh yeah, I'll try to step away from Tyson.
All right.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh God, is that a 1?
I'm gonna
That's
get you, Ghibli,
natural.
but I can't. And I will like twist my body and like hug Tyson's leg.
So now you have like a 400-pound farmer hanging onto your leg, Tyson.
I've had this dream before.
All right. If there's nothing else you'd like to do, Alex.
That's all I got.
Young. What you got, Alex? Ghibli's in front of you, crying, openly weeping.
Ew.
Ew, a man's tears. My father taught me to hold them in.
Yeah, crying? Gross. Anyway, I mean, I could shoot him,
Yeah.
or I could just keep shooting
You
Fearmaster.
you could keep shooting Fearmaster.
Do I get some kind of bonus to him being prone?
Question. I would say yeah. You get him a little bonus. I don't think you you hit like your 2 hit is high enough that I don't know if you necessarily need to worry about it, but you would have a slight bonus.
I don't know. I look at everybody else around me. I'm like, do you want me to hit Ghibli or do you want me to keep Fearmaster down?
I will say if you shoot Ghibli in the legs, you could fuck with his dodge ability. If you shoot him in the arms, you'll affect his parrying.
Okay. I'll keep a defensive stance in front and I'll pull back the rifle and grab my blaster pistol. and I'll shoot him. I'll just press the nuzzle up against his knee.
Oh God. All right. 25. Dodge. Ah. Oh God. Okay. He is hit. Toughness. Okay. He takes a hit from that. And yeah, you get him in the knee, and he falls over as the fucking blaster shot tears through his leg, and his left leg is now limp and bleeding. He's like, no, no, ow, you son of a bitch, you shot me. Now his attention's on you again behind your wing shield and overdrive.
Did it ever leak?
For a minute, he was actually, yeah. I guess he did go after you, and Overdrive just got in the way. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
still on
And he
you.
crushed his fist on my wing.
Yeah,
Not going so
yeah. He's
well.
he doesn't have the healing like his boss has. All right, top of the turn order. On his turn, let's see. He's in quite a pickle. He's got 3 people around him. Hmm. I wonder if he has any fancy abilities. Selective multi-attack. Defense. Yeah, nothing that would he could wall crawl technically by going phased. Um I would move back and do ranged attacks, but it wouldn't really change anything. If anything, yeah, he has less of a chance to hit. Ooh, but technically he does more damage. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. Full. Okay. Then I am just going to stick true. Yeah, as he's there with his fucking bum knee and his crumpled hand, he's just going to try reaching through to like grab at Alex again. Something, just trying to like grab his throat and like fucking rip it out.
Ooh.
228s.
I thought you said he couldn't multi-attack anymore.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, just 128.
Parry or dodge?
Parry.
Damn.
All right. Give me a toughness. Jesus. Okay. At first I thought I saw the red ring of a natural one. I was like, damn. Okay,
No,
so
that's just the normal red ring.
so you take 1 hit and you're dazed. As his hands sneak past the shield, and his fingers are like little saw blades that slice across your chest. So now you have these 4 fucking like essentially like claw marks going across your
Freddy Krueger.
yeah. Yeah, and unlike claw marks, they end on like rounded tips. So you just have these like weird 4 like
Manicure.
rounded, yeah.
He's got like French tips.
Thus.
I just because like his fingers were the things that were cutting you by like vibrating fast. Like they don't have like a tapered tip like how like a claw mark would have. So it just looks like you have 4 round-edged like slashes across your chest. But also he
Gouges.
does have a manicure. And let's see. I think I will have him actually move to Herm. What would he do in this moment?
Run,
Cry,
probably.
Right, yeah.
Try and run.
What if I Oh, actually, yeah. So here's what he'll do. He will zip around behind you guys, and he's gonna like get behind Josephina.
On his shit knee?
On his shit knee. He's not moving that far because his normal movement is like 64,000 mile, or sorry, no, it's 120 miles per round. So even with a bum knee, he's able to just quickly shimmy over there. He limps, he hops so fast. But he's gonna
Shoot
grab
his other knee.
Yeah, if you do that, I'll say he won't be able to move. But yeah, he'll get over behind Josephina, and he's gonna like grab her by the neck. And he's gonna be like, "Don't do anything, or I'll rip her fucking throat out."
You already used your action this turn.
Yeah, I can't hold my action, but he's gonna hold on to her, and she'll be there in case somebody misses an attack. Destructicate's like, what should I do? What should I do?
Follow your
Escalate the
heart.
situation.
No, you have to follow the de-escalation tactics.
Oh God, I have two different people telling me it's like an angel on one side and a demon on the other. She's going to roll evens for Alex's advice and odds for Overdrive's advice. So she's
Show you
like,
the
"Yeah,
path that rocks.
shit," and she's gonna like take her hands and she's gonna fire a vibration blast at Ghibli
At the church.
at the church. 18. He's going to dodge with his penalty. He matches. Forget which way I was doing meets beats.
I think
it hits him.
Meets beats only goes one way.
No, I know, but like, it's she hits him is what I'm thinking, right?
Oh.
I mean, it's so much easier to like comprehend it in D&D because it's like just like somebody has a flat static number, so it's like, yeah, you're rolling against that. So if you meet that, you beat. I'm gonna say, yeah, it hits. It hits him. He's gonna do a toughness. Jesus. Oh, hey, is that enough to like stagger him out? No, he's staggered, but he is not out yet. Oh wait, no, he was staggered from last time. Okay. Okay, so how should she knock him out? How do we want her to finish this guy off? Should it be lethal or non-lethal?
The dream, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
I think with her and her track record of like how she took out people in the lab,
Explode 'em.
she like unconsciously like, or maybe just in a panic, yeah, she goes lethal and fires and it just hits him and you see his head vibrate, and as a speedster he's like, I have to initiate a counter vibration in order to cancel this out, but he can't because of the blood loss. He's like, oh fuck, I'm dizzy, and then his head just fucking explodes
Oh,
and Ghibli is out.
somebody lay out the tarp.
Josephine just like is in the splash zone. She like blinks and she's like, oh my god, I was a slasher, but I've never been covered in this much blood. This is horrible.
Gross.
And you can see that Destructicate is like breathing hard and her eyes are wide and she seems to be in a quite panicked state. Tyson, you're up.
I'm back. Okay, I have a plan.
Yeah.
I would like to use Mordecai as a petri dish to create the first ever anti-fear drug.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a go. How do I
Okay.
give it a go?
Give me a medicine check and roll like a 19 or a 20 base. Like, this is an
Base?
insane. Yes, you're trying to make like a brand new medicine that's
I don't know how
something.
to not make people not be afraid.
I mean, there are drugs that do like numb sensation. You could do something like morphine. You could just recreate morphine.
I love Dion. Morphine makes people not afraid.
I mean, it like numbs them
It
to
numbs,
the point.
numbs, yeah.
Not to emotional.
Not emotionally, but you're just trying to like dull the senses enough that he's not going to be able to focus. This is what I'm thinking. Unless there's we could also do maybe not alcohol. Alcohol's a bad choice. Let's see. How do we deal with this?
I am not smart enough to figure this out, so this is my best go.
I would say, how about we do Mordecai, go ahead and give me a fortitude check. Fortitude defense roll.
Where's that? Fortitude. Nope.
You do have
Where's
-5
fortitude?
because of condoms.
Because of condoms. Where is fortitude? There it is.
Is it? Yeah, it's a defense. Ooh, all right. So you are suddenly you're suddenly hit with morphine, and it's like getting hit by a truck of tranquilizer. You remember on the farm when you had to use like horse tranquilizer on a horse? Hopefully, a horse. If it was something else, it probably would have died. And yeah, it just like conks you out. You fall back, like your body is numb and your head's just lolling to the side, and you feel like everything is covered in cotton. Everything sounds somewhat muffled. You can't focus, and man, it feels kind of good from what I've heard of morphine.
They still
So you,
prescribe it today.
yeah, I think when I was in the hospital as a kid, I was amped up on morphine, and my parents said that I sang the national anthem for the hospital over the announcements. Which I was like,
Wow.
it's crazy that they let me do that when I was high on morphine.
Maybe you took them hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, let me sing the national anthem or I'll kill this person.
And like they're like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, all right.
They're in no danger at all.
All right. So yeah, Tyson, you just look at Mordecai as he's fucking lolling on the ground. Is there anything else you want to do?
Does he seem feared?
Uh, he seems pretty fucked up right now, but maybe not so much feared.
Is he still? I look at gross dream goat guy. I'm
Mhm.
like, is he still regenerating? Is he regenerating
Yes,
a little less?
yes, he is. Yeah, he's like 1% less.
Ugh.
I guess. Let me find the actual percentage.
Where's my mass wave drug attack? That's what I need.
Ah, you could
Sounds
spend your hero
dangerous.
points on that ability. I think if you had like AOE to it, yeah, you could do a drug wave.
Drug wave.
But yeah, it seems like you're gonna have to do something.
Call MK
Wait,
Ultra.
his brother.
MKO. Oh god, no.
Well, that's all I got.
All right, Overdrive. You're up next.
Oh boy. Well, that guy exploded.
Yeah,
Looking in,
Destructicate.
in
Fucked.
looking in horror at Destructicate. Why would you do that?
Yeah, who could have predicted this?
I saw this coming. He has a bad habit of exploding people. I guess there's nothing else to do but punch this guy.
All right. As you fly over to him, you see he's like starting to come back into
No, he's not.
life. I'll say he's just gonna roll a flat d20. Ooh, flat d20 for toughness. Ooh,
Like you did in Wukong, you freeze him and then beat the shit out of him.
as you smash his like face in with the force of your blow, it like caves the floor in. Another shockwave fucking blows out the fucking
the
leftover
last
windows.
window.
The last window. His like whole like jaw and face are caved in, and yet his eyes roll forward to look at you, and what's left of his tongue is strangely able to still piece words together.
Ugh, around
Yeah,
my
it's pretty.
fist.
Yeah, around your fist, he's like,
Stop it.
he looks at you and he says, I feed on the fear of the occupants in this dreamscape. You think those people you saved aren't afraid?
Wait.
Oh,
Star
they're
Wars.
they're terrified. Star Wars doesn't mean shit to them. They have no one who can help them. They have a drunk, a cop, a farmer, and some sad rich kid. You're not heroes. Not to them, not to yourselves. You're just rats in this dream, and I rule this world. He says as he's getting the shit kicked out of him on the floor. You can sense there's some denial here, as he is currently getting the crap kicked out of him. On Josefina's turn, she's gonna stand up, and she's like looking around in a state, just like, why are we still here? God damn it, Alex, what's going on? What did I miss?
Oh, Josephina?
Yeah.
Or okay. She didn't have the accent, so I was like,
Who are you?
"Who's
My
talking
name's
to me right
Josephina.
Oh.
Mr. J. That's how I have to remember him.
now?" You're still in the nightmare realm.
What? Why are we still here? Why haven't you done anything to save us yet?
Do you think I'm not trying? Do you think we're not trying? We're working on it, Josephina.
As you're looking at her, you see that she wants to believe you, but things aren't looking that good.
If you
Uh,
keep wallowing in your despair, you are the one who is feeding into him, and you are going to be part of the reason that we're stuck here for any longer than we need to be. So, Josephina, I need you to snap out of it and get back into your slasher mentality.
okay. Would you like to give me either an intimidation or a persuasion? Or
I'm off,
deception?
I'll flip both because
It can't be
uh
intimidation because then she'll be afraid of you.
She'll be
I could do persuasion 5. Yeah,
she's
I
still
mean, I probably like made her cry or something.
yeah, she's definitely crying. She seems rattled. You see that
Too much pressure.
she reaches down and picks up the sword, and her hands are shaking, and she cuts herself on it by mistake. And she just looks up at you with like a face that reminds you of your sister whenever she would just be like trying to think of a good example because I don't want to like say anything that's too deterministic about this character. But like a time when she was incredibly afraid, she has it just reminds you of a time you saw your sister like that. It's just a sort of like pathetic look of like not knowing what to do, not knowing what the right answer is, and just needing help. And then Joey Stabs is just like, "Hey, stop yelling at my girl and get me down from here already. My hands really fucking hurt. I could use some help too. I think I'm about to pass out. I'm gonna throw up. Oh god."
Ugh.
He throws up and it dribbles down his chest.
Oh my god.
Please help us.
Whose turn is it?
That was all on Josephina's turn. I'm just describing general NPC vibe right now. Let's see. So on your boy's turn, uh he surges up as a mass of like flesh and fur and blood, and his back rips open and these long membraney wings come shooting out of his back, and he's just like, "I'll give everyone something to be afraid of. I need more power. I need more food." And he's going to fly through the roof of the chapel, and he's going
Oh,
to
I
start heading
know where
over.
he's going. God damn it.
I'm hungry. And he will fly 50 feet, heading over towards the courtyard. Harmhand, you're up next.
I can't leave Tyson.
Would you like to give me another will save?
Why not?
Okay.
I can leave Tyson.
Yeah, as you see your quarry try to escape, your fucking like flash of anger surges through you, and you find that you're not codependent on anybody currently.
I don't need no man.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to go and beat up a fear god.
Yeah.
I could go jump over there. I'm just following him more blindly rather than being like, oh my god, he's going for the survivors. It's just like he's getting
Mhm.
away.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and give me Give me what can we do? I think we used like athletics for you before for like trying to coordinate your landing. If you want to try and
Yeah.
land on top of him.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
you.
nice one.
Yeah, you fucking shoot through the roof of this chapel, this cathedral rather. I keep calling it the wrong thing. And you land exactly where you fucking want to land on this guy. And it turns into a God of War cutscene. So as you plunge onto his back, he sags under the sudden impact and weight. And as he falls a bit, you stare into this misty void that you know that if you had missed that jump before, you would have just gone careening into nothingness. And he's still
Thank
moving in the direction he's going, but he's like, "Get off of me, you
Hell no.
hell no, you damn farmer."
No. Sorry.
Are you have you seen the video of the dog that presses the button?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Hell no. I love that dog.
Did you have a treat already? Hell no.
Hell no. No. All right.
I love that
Uh
video.
it's so good. Alex, you're up next.
I have to follow him.
You?
I fly up. Where did
no.
he? Is there a hole in the chapel? Is that what
Yes.
happened?
Yeah, he blew through the roof.
I fly through the hole in the chapel, and I don't know. I'm like right here.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to aim for his wings.
All right. If you knock him out of the air, both he and Farmhand will fall into a void.
Ew.
Goodbye.
That'll be fine. Characters ran his course.
Oh god. All right. He will attempt to dodge. I'm going to give him a -5. All right. He is able to barrel roll out of the way of the shot, and he looks back and snarls at you. You see flames in his mouth, purple flames.
All right.
And next up, we have Destructicate, who is currently in a state. She doesn't really have any idea what to do right now. Tyson, you're up. The one non-flying character.
I also don't know what to do. Um, let me think. How could I get to a bunch of scared people really fast? I can't like manipulate myself in this world, even though it's a dream world, right?
You have been able to use others. I'm trying to remember who did something crazy. Oh, I guess Josephina was convinced to make a fucking Excalibur out of a beer bottle.
Yeah,
So
and
there
that
had
one random NPC turned maggots into Flemish rabbits.
that's the one, yeah.
So
So
like
there
I could
is
just do something like that.
there's a check involved for it. Let's see. It would
I want a
be
hot guy on a motorcycle to show up to drive me over to those other people.
okay. Let's see. What
Use a
makes more
hero
sense?
point.
He already used it. Oh no.
No, I have two because I got an extra one from the thing.
Oh, I thought you had spent one prior and then you got the extra one.
I
Like
don't
from last
know.
week, I
Don't we
mean.
get a new one each session?
Oh, I think you do, yeah. Perhaps.
But I would like a hot what's that one guy that you fight?
What game?
Oh no. Bloodborne. The
Oh,
one guy that turns
Gascon?
into a yeah, I would like Father Gascoigne to show up in like leather daddy outfit on a motorcycle to pick me up to drive me to the scared people.
All right. So as you focus your efforts and use your hero point, and now you get division point, tee a motorcycle riding Father Gascon in a fucking full-blown leather daddy outfit appears, and he's like, hop on. I don't know what he sounds like, so he sounds like that.
Nice.
And you are able to ride swiftly through the city And because he's a fucking figment of your imagination, he moves at the same speed as like a speedster. So you go like meow. Say you're able to get right to the courtyard. And you can see some
Wow.
people through the windows are just like, what's happening? Oh my
Who needs
god.
the power of flight when you have the power of hot daddies on motorcycles?
And I'll say that probably takes your full action to to do that. Overdrive, you're up.
He kidnapped farmhand.
Yeah, he kidnapped Farman. That's how that went down.
Yeah, sure.
This was, yeah, it wasn't assault or nothing.
All right. Well, I can't just leave these people alone. They're in danger.
Two of them are still crucified, and Destructicate's
Alright, well, I guess I'll help these guys. I'll catch up with you guys. And I get to work taking down the other two.
Okay. I'll say no check involved, and yeah, but yeah, you're able to get both of them down because of just how fast you can fly. And they're like rubbing their palms. Johnny Stab's like, "Fuck, that hurts. God, why didn't you guys do anything sooner? Jeez." And now look at my girlfriend. Ah, gosh, she's in a state. Look at the state of her. Ah, she's shaking like a damn leaf. I ain't never seen her like that since we was kids.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Y'all should really work on your PR or something.
What's that?
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of you actually. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Jeez.
Yeah. All right. Well, you calm her down. You clean that up, and I point at the vomit, and I try to calm Destructicate down.
All right. What do you say to Destructicate?
You did good.
Give me a persuasion.
Your methods could have been better, but you have good intention.
With a -5 or deception if you feel that's applicable.
All right, you didn't do good. In fact, you messed up real bad.
For psychology, or fuck, why did I give you this option?
But I could tell she tried her best, and in the end, you know, the people that were good were saved. So
I panicked. I did exactly what they made me do in the lab. Even if he was a bad guy, I didn't want to keep killing people. I wanted to stop.
Well, good thing. You choose that. Killing is a choice.
But
and you control your powers, not the lab or Fearmaster. Or what the media says. Triggered.
It says off to like the fucking background.
It says the Johnny Stabs.
He's like, okay, yeah, whatever, man.
All right, Mr. Touchy.
She's still looking at her hands. She's like,
would you want a persuasion?
A perception to see how she takes
it doesn't matter. I got a 0 and everything.
Oh god. Okay, with a 19. You tell her like, yeah, you did that. That was like a you thing. You had control in the situation. No one else had anything
we don't
to do with it.
We don't avoid blame here.
She's looking at her hands and
accountability. That's it.
She doesn't seem fully like it's not like she's made like to feel better, but she does accept the fact that this was something that she did. And maybe some therapy later will help her decide like if she had a choice or not. But she seems to have calmed down in some sense of the word, and she's just kind of not
processed everything.
Yeah, she's still gonna she's on that adrenaline high right now. She says, I can still fight if you can take me to where that guy went. I can still fight.
And then I throw her.
She goes falling into the void.
Damn it.
Johnny Stabs is going to grab Josephine and be like, hey,
what does he roll?
He just says, babe.
That's all he said.
It ain't working. He's shaking her. And he's like, why? This usually works.
And Josephine, He always knows what to say.
He always knows what this. I guess he
Babe,
should have a
babe.
bonus. Babe. You know what? I'll give him advantage because they've been in a long-term homeless person relationship. So he'll roll again. babe. And
Come on.
she just kind of like pushes him
I'm
away.
hungry.
I'm hungry. Where's that roadkill that you was supposed to find? And she's like, just leave me alone, Johnny. I don't know what to do right now. And he's like, well, just sitting here yammering ain't gonna do nothing. Take that fancy bottle you got there, go and
Start
stab
slashing.
a motherfucker. Start slashing. They call you that for a reason. And she doesn't really seem fully convinced, but
Maybe she don't want to
he's like, come
slash
on.
no more.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to slash no more, Johnny. He's like, nah, nonsense. Come on, come with me. We're gonna go after that guy, and the two of them are gonna run their full movement. They'll get there eventually, probably. Fearmaster bucks as Farmhand is on him. He's like, let go of me, you fucking farmer. You're just a beta in a world of Sigmas and Broglies. It all comes back to that. Damn, do I try to buck him off over the void? I'll use my action. I'll use my action to do that. He's going
got
to
control
do...
the void to some extent.
Yeah.
His void.
It's my void. I'll do what I want with it. He is going to do... We're going to contest...
Oh.
Goodbye. He dropped into the void.
What are we contesting again? Athletics? Oh no. Where does everybody go?
Oh.
I'm here.
Oh.
We have Aaron. Did their internet go out?
Aaron? Oh no.
What?
I think Nick just went out.
Nick dropped.
Oh. Did
We
he
lost
die?
him.
He fell into
Yeah.
the void.
Yep.
He's just... Huh.
Damn.
I'm back. Hello. The voice got disconnected. Where did it leave off for me?
You were rolling.
Yeah,
okay.
wrong.
I need contested athletics check versus his as he tries to buck you off. I was saying into the void. Oh, okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Yeah, if you had failed by like 15, he was gonna knock you into the void. But you are able to fucking like wrestle and hold on to him tight.
Can I use my hero point to fail by? I'm just kidding.
Damn, we're killing Farmhand today, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, he tries and fails to buck you off, and he will land in the center of the courtyard. And he's still thrashing, but as he's doing so, he shouts out to the people. He's like, I know you're hiding here. Fear me and feed me, you miserable fucking creatures. And Farmhand, it is your turn. You can hear frightened wailing and the Star Wars theme coming from inside the houses.
Where'd he get that TV from?
Oh no, it's him like acapella-ing it. Acapella. Yeah, okay, whatever. He's scatting it.
We're doing a bit of improv in there.
Yeah, they seem awfully frightened, but I think it sounds like you're still mad. So I don't know how Farman takes it.
You won't be getting rid of me that easily. In case you've forgotten, I'm the most alpha farmer on this.
No,
I don't remember. I forgot what it was for a second.
This old Victorian village.
Alpha Mordecai is coming back out.
Yeah, come on, baby girl.
Oh no! Oh, not Alpha Mordecai. All right.
Get a taste of the harm hand.
And
then I would like to punch him. Oh, that's bad.
He still be bucking. He will attempt to parry.
Bucking.
Fucking blast! Oh god, he could have failed.
Damn.
He like bucks you off to the side and you miss, but you still got 2 other attacks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, nat 20 hits. I'll just toughness against that, and DC is 24. He is hit, and he's like fucking dazed again. He's like, stop that! And you have one more attack on him.
You decided to mess with my family.
Parry. Oof. Oof. He hits hitting another. He got another hit. All right. As you're laying into him, you can see that he looks like he is starting to wear down. Some part of like mental exhaustion is catching up to him, and I will give the people in the vicinity a d20 roll to see if they see that. Oh, shit.
Oh fuck.
The crowd watching sees as you just savagely tear into this thing, and they start to realize something, that that monster isn't the scary one here. The thing that's terrifying is the human on top of it that's ripping it apart with his bare fucking hands. The human that is much larger, much stronger than any normal human should be. And their fears are diverted, and Fearmaster feels that. He's like, no, no, it's not supposed to go to you. It's supposed to go to me. And Farmhand, you can feel yourself getting stronger.
Yeah, well, I guess that means you're just a beta cuck.
God damn it. All right. Alex, it is your go.
No.
Farmhand's going crazy over there.
I can see that.
I can see that with my god eyes.
I will fly and land on the roof right here
Mhm.
and shoot this beta cuck, I guess.
All right, 22. I'm gonna give him a penalty because he's getting fucking absolutely wasted. I only have a +7.
My turn, farmhand into the Hulk.
Oh man. And he has to subtract 5 from this. Ooh, 11. He is hit. Toughness. Ooh. All right. Another hit. He's getting smaller, and the bullet that you shoot into him, the wound is not healing, and he's taking on cumulative damage. He's like, no, no, not like this. And you can see as he's looking up, well, actually, you wouldn't see this unless, wait, Alex, do your eyes see what other people can see in their head?
No, I don't have that power yet.
You stare into his brain and you see this synapses firing off. No, from his perspective, no one can see this until Alex gets his mega god eyes. But he is seeing, like, the visions are flashing to back when he was in like high school and the bullies were like on top of him beating the shit out of him. And he's starting to also feed into the fear of Farmhand. And then
He's having like PTSD.
Yeah. He's remembering why he became such an asshole. And then he briefly remembers the time he was like really into goth stuff and music. And that one goth girlfriend he almost had, but didn't.
Damn.
He's like, I hate strong women too. Destructicate can't really do much because she's gonna be like
waiting for uppies.
Yeah, can I uppies?
Wolverine
Tice
team up.
Yeah, just toss her. Tyson, you're up. You just saw Farmhand lay into this fucking dream beast. He's turning more monstrous himself.
Oh.
I thought he had the sadness, friendship, or whatever.
He passed the will save for that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get off the motorcycle, looking really hot. Like, oh my god, thanks for the ride. I should get your number later. Anyway, I'm gonna run into this room and ignore the fight or whatever. Are these people still freaking out? Or are they good?
They're freaking out, but not about Fearmaster. They're like pointing at Mordecai, just like, what the fuck is that? That's not a fucking human. I thought that's that guy from the fucking farm.
Farmers are people too.
Not that one. Look at him. He's huge. I didn't really pay attention back at the spa about like how big those arms were and how he could like tear a person apart with his bare fucking hands. That's scary. That's fucking weird and gross and I hate it. We should start like a movement against like X-Men.
Huh?
And the girl's like, yeah. And the other one's like,
Yeah.
I'm more rational than that.
Yeah, I
but
had
that
one
is
plan, but
scary.
I guess I'm gonna have to pivot.
Oh, well, what's the plan?
And
Melt these people.
well, I have the teamwork advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna like rally the people to be like,
Ooh.
guys, But now they're afraid of my other friend who I'm actually in a team with. So I'm going to jauntily jog over to Farmhand and think of a riveting speech to give that I'm not eloquent enough to give and say, Farmhand, please stop. You have to look at yourself. Look what you're becoming. This is not who you are. This is not the person that was raised on that farm and lost on that milk carton. You can't do this. Believe in yourself. But not this version of you. Believe in the real you. Also, I overdosed you on morphine. How are you even moving?
Oh shit. Oh shit. I forgot that was one of the things that had happened.
Me too.
It's the only way he knows how to be.
It's all in my head. Like I'm still beating him up, but like my anger, my monologue is just like
Oh my god.
my tongue is the size of
drooling
like
the whole time.
Oh
the
god.
thickness, I mean.
Damn it, now I feel fucking stupid.
Everyone's scared of Farmhand, and I don't know how to stop it. So I'm going to do the best that I can. I would like to taser Farmhand.
Ooh. Okay.
Stun mode.
Done, Mo. Oh no, wait, is that a natural one?
It sure is. I've never
You
used this
missed.
thing before.
It's dead.
Doesn't have batteries.
I don't think I can taser in the dream world. I didn't think hard enough.
I don't believe in tasers, Tyson.
Fuck.
Not like this. Oh
Just
man.
like I don't believe in. Sorry.
Oh.
Mm.
What
You
was
want to
this
finish that
better be?
sentence, Rafa?
Oh no.
I was gonna say Protestants, but
Wait, yeah, you were Baptist, right?
I'm a Baptist.
Okay.
I'm not a Baptist. Farmhand's a Baptist.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was trying to remember. Alex is the Catholic, and then Tyson is Jewish, and Overdrive is non-denominational.
Alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh god. All right, alcoholic Overdrive. Destructive Kate's like uppies.
All right,
What do you
let's
do?
go. I pick her up and we go.
I should stop making her sound so whimsical right now. She's still kind of messed up in the head. But where do you want to drop her off?
Probably right here.
Whee! All right. I'll let you move your own token.
Yay.
Yeah, bum.
Hold on.
Unless it can't be moved, that could be a problem. Oh god, she's like, oh god, the whiplash. Oh, my neck is broken now.
Let's see. Are we punching this guy or are we stopping?
It's up to you. You see Farmhand's going crazy, but Fearmaster's almost out.
No, I'll punch Fearmaster.
Do the finishing blow.
Gotta
so
get him
that
while he's
Farmhand,
down.
Yeah, make sure Farmhand doesn't taint himself. Let's see, a little fucked up.
That's
parry.
a spirit Farmhand.
God, you're just giving bad advice back to back. All right, parry -5. All right, that is a 10. Toughness. Okay. How do you want to finish off Fearmaster?
I want to rip off his mask, and he's a bunch of ghosts or whatever it is, wisping off, screaming into the ether.
And as they do, as all those ghosts fucking go flying into the dreamscape, you see underneath it all his own face, but much younger, and it is terrified. Eyes are wide, tears are streaming down his face, and eventually he's just like hyperventilating, and he doesn't even say anything. He's just looking between all of you until he just kind of stops, and he goes limp and just kind of falls over, and Fearmaster is dead, like dead. And as he dies, it's like a string is being pulled that starts to unravel everything around you. The cityscape starts to go vague and disappears in a puff of fog and smoke. And eventually, it all clears away, and you find yourselves back at the farm, back at Tranquil Ranch.
Whoa.
And we still have the scoreboard for who was best at like ring toss or something.
I said.
Yay! So you guys are all in the same positions that we left off in, except Ghibli is dead. Fearmaster is dead. Destructicate does not look like Soulless anymore. The dreams changed her, and you see everyone else is kind of just like conked out, like knocked over, limp, and just unconscious for the most part. A bunch of the normal civilians are starting to wake up, but they're very dazed and woozy. And Farmhand, you come back from it all, feeling like it was all real. Like you felt the visceral sensation of everything that you did in there.
Morphine.
Yes, you still feel morphine. So yeah, what do you guys do?
Check on everybody who was affected by the dream.
All right. You go around. I think the first person you find is Johnny Stabs, who's sitting over Josephina, who has not woken up yet. He's like, "Come on, hey, wake up, babe, babe, babe." It's like, why is she waking up?
Be gentle with her. Coax her into the waking world.
Yeah, whatever, copper. He's like, I'm just gonna grab her here, and he like, gets her up on his shoulders, and he's like, I guess I'm gonna go find like the nearest bus or whatever. I don't know if there's any cars around in this farm, but
Bands.
yeah, some transport vans that they use. But I'm gonna try and just get out of here before shit gets crazy. You
Before
are
the
a
cops
cop,
get
right?
here.
Yeah, before more cops get here, I gotta get out. And he's gonna start fucking walking away. Oh, I forgot. Bob Odenkirk was like dead, wasn't he?
Was he dead?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
I think
died.
No.
he died.
There was
He
some
died.
kind of like explosion or something.
Yeah. Was it from the farm that was being suplex?
I think
Oh,
Farmhand
did he drop the barn on
threw
him?
something, didn't he?
I remember
picked up
Farmhand
the
picked up the
barn.
barn.
Yeah, and smashed it.
Oh
I think that was,
no.
yeah.
Bob.
Bob is just laying there limp. Overdrive, you see him with his eyes still open.
Close them.
But his hands were giving a thumbs up as he was dying.
Yep, good old Bob dying the way he lived, doing like a thumbs up or something.
Knows nothing about Bob Odenkirk.
Classic Bob Odenkirk.
I didn't know who that was before this campaign. So.
Yeah, it really came out of nowhere. It's just one of those random names that I had in mind at that time. But Alex, as you go around, you see that not everybody is waking up. Josephina is one of them. Several others are still looking like they're just unconscious. And you recognize them as the three that were kind of babbling before. They're still unconscious, and they seem to still be in a nightmare of sorts. They're just kind of turning around.
Can I don't know, medicine check?
Yeah.
What is medicine? I don't have medicine.
Treatment.
Oh, yeah, it's treatment.
Oh, treatment?
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
I'm like, they're
Oh.
not waking up.
Mm.
What do I
With
do?
With an 11, you've seen drug addicts like this before. They're probably on drugs.
Probably just like they're probably in like a coma or something.
Yeah, as far as you know, that yeah, they seem to just be in a unconscious, not waking up kind of state.
Is
Um,
there or is that buzzing noise still going on? Like whatever frequency that was like affecting people's minds?
no, it seems like it has stopped. And actually, I would say that you could see that Fearmaster had a like remote in his pocket that he had. That was what he had initially activated the frequency on. But you do know by looking at it that the remote is just a remote. Whatever actually like I guess the signal like was sourced from is somewhere else in this vicinity. I'll say so that you don't go looking like out in the woods.
Well, I just wanted to know if it was
No,
off.
the frequency is stopped.
I'm going to try to contact Airwave.
Hey, it's been a minute.
Long time no see.
Long time no
And
see.
I need you to contact the police for us. We've got
Oh,
several civilians in need of medical attention and
ooh.
several dead bodies that need to be taken care of.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, I'll call them in. Do you want me to kind of cover up for you all a bit so they don't, get too suspicious?
Yeah.
Okay. I will
Thanks,
do my
Airwave.
best. Not a problem. Don't be too surprised if notoriety goes up a bit if I fuss this up. Were you able to find anything about the actual, like, I don't know, like the facility part?
No.
No, we may need to hold off for 20. Jesus,
Yeah, no,
I
I,
need you
I
to
can I can call the cops whenever. I mean,
hold off for 20 minutes while we investigate.
hmm.
But I didn't see anything with my eyes other than
uh,
like
so I'm
because
trying to remember.
I looked over here and you were like the only thing you
Yeah,
see is four guys in the back
four
room.
guys
But
in
this is
four guys in a garage. Let's see. Yeah, what you see of the house is what you see. Give me a perception check for I guess specific detail.
all right.
I think I described the thing I'm thinking of, but I'll do it again and then add some extra depending on the roll.
Wow, that
Oh,
was a nat one.
no. Okay.
I'm thinking I've already seen everything before, so now I'm like, what else is there to see?
Yeah,
Like
you glance
looking.
over. So the thing that I think I had described before is you see that there are speakers all over the facility.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see like they're connected throughout the area, and they all seem like the type of thing that would have they're not directly the source. They're like the remote. Something else like gave the signal to them, if that makes sense. I think I'm stumbling over my words a
So
bit.
so Fearmaster wasn't the source of this, it was
No,
something else
something else in the vicinity of this lake house.
in the vicinity of the so we need to investigate the
The actual
lake
house, yeah.
house.
Yeah,
Um I'll be like, Airwave, hold off on calling the cops until we give you the signal.
you got it.
We're gonna investigate the lake house.
All right.
I'm
Just
gonna
let me
try to
know.
like wave everybody over to it. Come on,
All
guys,
right.
let's go investigate.
You pass by Farmhand, who is struggling from morphine and maybe some other stuff.
Jesus,
Morphine.
Mordecai, are you okay?
No.
I feel awful.
I feel like I
Tyson,
just
can
got
you fix it?
hit with a horse tranquilizer.
I don't. What's the opposite of morphine?
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Adrenaline?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, adrenaline. Yeah.
Those are a lot of different answers.
Just
Be
do a
I'll just,
console.
creative.
I'll give him my best healing.
Okay.
Give him an adrenaline shot. Hell yeah.
Okay. So with 2 degrees of success, yeah, you're able to mostly nullify the effects on Mordecai. I'd say you just feel like a little numbness in your fingers and toes. But you are more or less cognizant again, Mordecai, with all the memories of the nightmare, and also that desire to get the notebook at one point. Not notebook, book.
Necronomicon.
The Death Note.
To watch the Notebook.
To watch the notebook.
What a nightmare.
And then everyone does a freeze frame, like thumbs up. Like that's the ending
Bob
quote for
Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk's corpse. Just like Destructicate also walks up shakily. She's kind of like hugging herself, and
Oh, I'd hug
she
her.
she'll accept it, but she won't really like hug back because she
'Cause
just
she's cold
remembers
and
what
dead
you said.
inside.
Yeah, she just remembers what you said, and like she's taking that to heart, and she's like, "I'm responsible. I'm responsible. I'm responsible."
Yeah, say it more.
That helps, yeah. But she's like, do you guys mind if I tag along with you here?"
Be worried if you didn't.
She just kind of nods, and she'll like follow along with y'all.
Thought she was gonna ask for a coffee.
Can I have a coffee?
You guys,
There's like
you
a
guys want to go
kitchen.
get coffee?
There is a
I want
kitchen.
Norma.
Delicious Starbucks. But yeah, you guys
Copyright,
walk.
copyright.
Oh no, Tarbucks, Tarbox, Arbok.
We're back.
That's also That's even more copyright.
Say it backwards.
Cobra. But yeah, you guys walk into the lake house. Where would you guys like to look, or would you just like to do a overtime look around through the whole place?
I looked through here at one point, I thought.
You did for, I think when you had gone in there originally, it was also during initiative, so it was like a quick glance around. But how about we get investigation checks from everybody?
Where do the guards sleep?
The guards are sleeping on the floor currently. They are also
I'm just counting the
unconscious.
beds and the tokens.
Jesus, I'm
Oh,
not feeling
no.
it. I'm still getting used to my eyes after not being able to use them
What are we
in
doing?
the dream world.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, hee.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are all combing through this facility. You're like overturning everything, trying to find like what the fuck was going on here. And the easy things to find are like, yeah, there's the speakers laying around. There's you know, weird, almost cult adjacent like bedding for the campers.
There's a lot of
But
Kool-Aid in this fridge.
I wonder if I should try some. But let's see. Tyson, you go and you look in the garage, otherwise known as the chamber, where where Mordecai had been taken, and you look around. You see that there's the 4 unconscious people, and there on the table that Mordecai had been sat in front of, there is a laptop.
Oh, time for my hacking skills.
Yes,
What kind of
yes.
porn was this fear guy into?
Fear porn. Actually, it's like the most softcore thing imaginable. It's just like hugging.
He just wanted hugs.
Yeah. So, with a 23, you're able to break into this laptop easily enough. You're able to guess his password, which was
Fear.
me 69 420.
Ugh.
And it's pretty like it's got a lot of fucking files on the desktop page. All sorts of different things. A lot of it seems to be like projects, like personal projects, with a lot of them being sound files. But you find that there's also there's a OneNote doc that has like very like detail oriented notes taken down that talks about how this place is a facility that is meant to condition people into behaviors that would be overall beneficial to Labrys. And a lot of it seemed to pertain to like politics, but for some reason it seems to also have included humanitarian efforts going across the globe. Not really any one specific place, but just a lot of places where humanitarian efforts would be greatly appreciated. You get further in though, and the notes start talking about how Fearmaster describes it, how Melvin Bloom describes it, rather, because he has a name. He talks about a place, quote unquote, that is called the unconscious domain, wherein all living things, dreams, nightmares, and collective unconsciousness kind of resides. And that a lot of his research seemed to be delving into the hypothesis of gaining power through the collective unconsciousness and their emotions.
Wait
and
a
being able
minute.
Being able
This
to
is just the
manipulate.
final dungeon of Persona 5.
Maybe. Yeah, he wanted to manipulate vast numbers of people by controlling this place, and he was originally hired on by Labrys to use that research to help them out. But at one point, the notes are like, "Teehee, I'm going to do it for me." You know, he definitely wanted to be
dead.
Yeah, he wanted to be
Commented
the one of those.
teehee.
Teehee.
Hey, Airwave,
Yeah.
can you like copy this stuff or like I don't know, take a copy of it? I don't
Computer's
have any
copy,
like
right?
stuff with me. I don't have like a thumb drive. Wait, is there a thumb drive around here?
Just
No,
email
but we
it.
could. Yeah, we could. Yeah, just email it, man.
The
I'll
whole
scan for
thing.
viruses. Yeah, it'll
Airwave,
take a while.
what's your email?
Airwave at hotmail.com or
AOL.
airwave at AOL. Yeah.
Okay, just okay. I'm sending it. It's this might take a minute.
It's
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Hold
That's
on,
fine.
I'm gonna do a BuzzFeed quiz while I wait for it to send.
All right.
Which Sex and the City girl are you? Let's find out.
You don't think that might slow down the like upload time of this email? Just
Airwave,
saying. Huh?
don't kill my
let me
buzz.
handle the
You're
Okay.
definitely
tech.
not. You're a carry. I could tell. Airwave.
Okay. Well, how about you like just like disconnect the Wi-Fi and just take the laptop?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't want to steal a dead guy's property, but
You've been
you know
stealing
what?
dead people's stuff a lot, I feel like.
What?
I feel like
So-
you've picked up at least one dead person's stuff. Like
That's
there's
not a lot. One time is not a lot.
Hey,
Also, I
listen.
don't know who you're talking about. Did I steal a dead person's stuff?
Security guard cell
Uh,
phone, maybe?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That cell phone belonged to Chuck
Oh,
Tingle, I think, from the
I
lab.
stole that.
Oh,
You didn't
I'm
steal that. I
sorry.
stole that.
I'm sorry.
I stole
I'm
some
sorry
money
about
from a
that.
dead guy. I don't know. He was.
Oh.
I don't think he was dead. He was unconscious.
Okay, so I guess the drug dealer is probably the like nicest person.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. With those notes in hand, yeah, you could just leave here. Is there anything else you want to do while you're still here? Airwave at this point will call the cops and have them come pick up the
We burn this place to the ground.
Oh yeah,
Evidence.
100%. Yeah, but like do we really
It's a
need
crime
it? I mean,
scene.
it is, but also like I don't know, they had that weird kooky like technology here. I'm not personally opposed to burning it down.
I am gonna keep my alpha badge as a souvenir, though.
Oh, give me a Broglie badge.
I'm gonna hang
We
it.
can't burn down property.
Come on, Alex.
For old time's sake.
No. I've never committed arson in my life.
And
And
you
I'm
don't
not starting today.
you just have to abet. That's all. Well,
That's
if
all I'm
nothing
asking
else,
for.
if nothing else, I'd like to. Well, I guess this, a lot of the. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say we should at least destroy like the speakers or something, but it seems like they've short circuited anyway, so we're probably fine on that front. All right, I guess we don't have to like arson our way out of this. I guess. Yeah, we can just leave. Do you need like an Uber or do you want to like fly out?
Yeah. Oh,
To,
you talking
to the
who are
Uber
you?
to the Uber or do
Wait.
you want to
We don't
fly
have a
to
car
everybody?
here.
Are
I'm
you
talking to
are
the
you
group.
asking
I'm
me?
talking to the I'm
I was
talking to
like,
the group.
I mean I could an Uber.
It's gonna take
Uh,
45 minutes with the. Give us this a 45-minute bus drive.
I mean somebody could ride on Overdrive's back and somebody can ride on Mordecai's back.
Nothing, nothing
Yeah.
not covert about a giant flying hopping man going through the sky. Oh
I don't know
yeah,
what you want from me.
Mordecai, can I get a perception check?
No.
Oh man, okay.
I refuse to
understand.
perceive.
If I perceive, then I will be sad.
What do
Okay.
my farm eyes see?
You see a lot of the people that are awake are distinctly like avoiding your eye contact and staying far away from you. For a brief moment, you meet eyes with the lady that had been, hitting on you in a way that was not okay. And she quickly looks away. And it's the first time that you've really noticed people looking at you with that kind of fear in their eyes.
You get
Yeah.
used to it.
Let's get out of here.
Airwaves just like to you, Overdrive, like, nice save. And then you
Always
guys
got my
leave.
Broglies back.
Oh my god. You guys leave and head back to the base.
Woo.
Bodies? Sex dungeon?
No, he has an
I'm just
allergy
looking
to
at the
latex.
Oh yeah, he can't go to the sex dungeons.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
So after a long day, you guys return to your warehouse base, and you see that some upgrades have happened. I think, what was the thing after the living space? Was it the computer room, or was it going to be? I know a gym was getting
You
added
cannot ask me about this after almost a month.
in, but I must. But
I
yeah, you
don't
see.
remember what we did. I know computer room,
I'm thinking about a
Oh,
lab.
the lab. There's
a
like the
lab.
medical. Yeah. So let's say, what would you rather have first, the lab or the computer room?
Probably the computer room first.
For this
Okay.
laptop we just stole.
Hell yeah. Yeah, computer room's all set up. Airway's like, yeah, dude, this thing makes my life so much easier. And actually, now that I think about it, let me see how well I did on telling those cops, don't worry about it. Let's see. For him, yeah, he could still
They don't have to
like
know.
make that a tech check. Like, no, I'm gonna do it with persuasion. I think it makes more sense for him to be doing something persuasive. So he's going to do. Oh yeah, there we go. He is able to, keep you guys out of the cops' field of view, and they go and investigate the scene, and they're like, "Dang, this shit's crazy," and only 1d10 of notoriety will be added.
Oh, yeah.
Only one notoriety. All in all, you guys were able to stay pretty covert for this mission, and yeah, computer lab's all set up. Everything's, feeling a little homelier here. Bud Light greets you guys with
Oh yeah.
a woof. And
Do
he
you make
goes
any
trotting
money?
up. Or he cocks his head to the side. He's like, I thought I was building things.
What
I was
dogs
putting
do?
together computers, he says in dog.
Or
Arr. But yeah.
Real point to make Bud Light talk.
I think that's one of those things that I would have to say no to, unfortunately. Well, actually, I guess he could make a device that could speak dog.
It just barks robotically.
Yeah, he just barks robotically. And it's like,
I know
yep,
what you
nothing's
meant, but
changed.
also that's what it reminded me of.
I mean, I was gonna do something like that where it's like he makes a device, but like the only thing, like it only translates like very, very simple concepts because he is a
those buttons
dog.
people put down for
Yeah, he just says hell no. He just makes a button that says hell no.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I love this dog.
But yeah, now that you guys have gotten back here, Airwave's like, we can start looking into the last of the facilities, or I mean, you guys could take some time off. It's been a crazy like week and a half. Isn't that
I think
that's
we need some mental health days.
yeah, it's actually hold on, let me count. It's only been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's only been 12 days since you guys broke out of the hero lab.
doing lots of stuff.
I know, I'm fucking
Really?
yeah, it's been a
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Wow,
I
we're
never
moving
got to
fast.
celebrate Hanukkah.
Yeah, that's true. What is it's currently January 5th. If you guys anything happening on January 5th. Oh yeah, Happy New Year's. I think we said Happy New Year's when it happened. Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't you guys could probably do for like a break.
We have our beach episode.
Yeah, you could go to like
Or
Freedom
Regal.
Beach. Yeah, Port
Isn't it
Regal's nice.
isn't it winter?
Yes. It's a winter beach episode on the East Coast that has very cold water.
Winter in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Go to the Jersey
That's-
Shore.
It's even snowing right now. But yeah, I mean, I think you guys would probably do well to, like, I don't know, take a little bit of time off. I don't know, maybe like some character arc stuff could happen too in the interim. I mean, actually, that does remind me, Alex, how were things going with your like doppelganger situation?
I don't know.
Turns on the
Okay.
news.
Any news stories coming out? Yeah, there's like a bunch of stories that are like, they say Alex Quincy Jones is the best dang cop we've ever seen, and
I'm like,
they
that's
call
not
him.
me.
They got my name wrong. It's not Alex Quincy Jones. It's Alex Joseph Quinn. Uh, Unfortunately, nothing on the news that really. You haven't been winning any more awards, or rather, your doppelganger hasn't been winning any more awards.
He's slacking.
Yeah, he's slacking. He should be doing way more.
He's taking his mental health
I think
days.
the
Yeah.
last time we kind of covered it, it was with that one schizophrenic girl,
Mhm.
and because they were the ones who kind of caused the crash, but we
Mhm.
still haven't figured out who is impersonating me and why. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
Might. I mean, depends on how you feel, but do you want to go like scope out your house, maybe your family?
probably after a nap.
That's fair. And let's see. Do. Yeah, at that point we can have you guys take a break, and we'll say as you guys are all like heading off to bed that night, Tyson,
Ugh, yes.
as you're doing whatever you would do at like 9 p.m., you get a text
Doom
message.
scrolling.
You're doom scrolling. You get a text message, and strangely enough, even though they shouldn't have this number, even though I think they called you before, it's a message from your father.
Wow, I've never gotten one of these before.
And it just says,
What's his
"Hey, how
name
you
saved
doing?"
as?
The number is not
Box
saved.
number.
The text
just says,
tone's
"Hey."
default. Yeah, it just says, "Hey, how you doing?"
How many Y's are in this hey?
A normal, non-sexy amount of
Okay,
Ys.
it's like, oh, this is probably my dad. Okay. It just says, "Hey, how am I doing?"
Yep. Yep.
Well, Tyson's gonna send a voice note.
Hmm.
He's not gonna type back. He's gonna send a voice note that says, "Hey, not feeling it."
Okay. And a few seconds pass, and then you see the like typing icon show
For a
up
long time.
for a long time. Uh, and then it just stops. And then it says, "Okay, hope to see you soon."
I put my phone away.
And as you do so, you hear a little voice say, "Ooh, man, it's a kind of weird thing to do to your dad, isn't it?" And you see a tiny
Hello?
little, you see a tiny little devil uh, just show up in your view, and he's looking at you. He's like, "Man, what's up with that? Why you like that? That's your dad, isn't it?"
Are you the Jersey Devil?
Now I am. Except I'm like everything that a Jersey Devil isn't. I'm tiny.
Who? First of all, how did you get in this room?
Well, I'm a little devil. I'm like magic little guy.
I got my
get places where I shouldn't
ways.
be. I have my ways. I'm actually here on business. I'm here to pick up a certain book by order of Master Parkinson. It seems like you and your friends broke into their house for a bit and saw some things that probably were uncomfortable to see. and maybe walked away with something that you shouldn't have. And I'm just here to make sure that comes back.
Wasn't that a safe house? Wasn't
Uh,
that one of the
that
designated
was
safe houses?
it was by airwave standards. Because you remember when you got there, it was a what do you call it? A holiday. It was like a holiday home that they specifically visited during 4 holidays, which was spring break, Christmas, the week of 9/11, and and
Yeah, I do remember
Thanksgiving.
that.
Oh, you just want the book back?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, you can have it. I mean, I didn't read
Oh,
it or anything.
he narrows his eyes and he's like, I can definitely sense there's some magic energy coming out of that dang thing.
Okay.
I'm just
Still doesn't
saying.
mean that I read it.
He's gonna incite that to see if he
I
believes
literally
you.
can't
Even
remember if I actually read it or not.
no,
So
you did not read it, but he's still gonna incite to see if he believes you. Yeah, you definitely seem like someone that would read a book that you shouldn't have.
I don't even
Now
know how to read.
the important, yeah, I definitely don't believe that. The important thing is, did you make a deal with somebody you shouldn't have?
Gascon?
I mean, if that's what he's calling himself these days, if that
I-
is the case,
I
then
did say I'd take him to dinner for that sweet ride.
wow, you are ballsy. Ballsy to do that with I guess if he's going by Gascon these days, he's going by Gascon these days. He did roll a 2 in his insight, so he just assumes that Gascon means Mr. Infamy. So he's like, okay, listen, whatever you did, whatever deal you made, you just need to, follow it to the letter, because if you don't, things bad are gonna happen.
Okay.
And what's really important now, I guess, if you made a deal, that might complicate things. Tell you what, I'm gonna go back to Master Parkinson, and I'm gonna let him know what's going on, and we'll go from there. I will be back. And you see he disappears. As he disappears, can I get?
You didn't take the book.
No, he did not take the book yet. He's hesitant about taking the book right now. But as he leaves, can I get a perception check? Ooh. As he leaves, you notice that the way he moves doesn't quite match with like perspective. And it's not in a weird magical way. You realize it being a medical student and with an 18 in your perception. He is actually moving and has been moving within your own eye.
Ew.
He is a tiny devil after all. He was
Typical.
chilling out in your pupil.
If he
But
was
now
in my body, I would have known.
But now
That's
you
literally a
do.
power I have.
Did Alex know?
Alex, if he was looking, could have known.
I'm probably taking a nap.
Too busy napping. But yeah, he leaves after that.
I'm just gonna put the book on a shelf or something to leave it out for him if he comes back. And I'll put a little sticky note that says, "See you at dinner," or whatever for this date I'm going on.
All right. This is a good point as any to also say, Mordecai, you still feel the things that you felt from the nightmare. There's still debts to be paid.
I need that book.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to go get that book.
All right. Are you going to sneak into Tyson's bed area, his bedroom? I think you guys set up
Ooh.
something akin to rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I will go knock.
Okay.
Knock on Tyson's door. Dut, dut, dut.
What time is it? Is this happening before or after what just happened?
After what happened, it is now 9:15 instead of 9
like immediately
p.m.
after?
Yeah, pretty much right after.
I hope so.
Okay. I'll go to the I'll open the door, but I'm in silk pajamas and my hair's wet from just taking I slipped in a short little shower in between these two scenes. And I have a towel wrapped around my neck and I'm like, "Oh, Mordecai, it's so late. What are you doing here?"
I need something from you, Tyson.
Oh my. What could you possibly need from me?
The little devil
May
comes
I-
back. He's like, "Oh, I'm walking into something I shouldn't," and he leaves.
He's like, I'll come back later. May I come in?
Mm, no.
Changes his tune really fast.
Mm,
Um well,
you, I,
yeah, I
okay.
guess you can. No, I'm sorry, go ahead. You go first.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I should actually tell you why I'm here. It was kind of weird what we just did back there.
Yeah, but it was fun, you know.
I mean,
Just guys
when in
being
Rome,
dudes.
just guys being dudes.
Roguelies.
We call that cow poking around.
And I'm sure you've poked quite a few cows in your time.
Anyways, do you still have that book to hell that we found at that strange sex dungeon house?
Funny you should mention that. There's actually a
Oh,
little devil in my eye that came to pick it up.
oh, the devil in the presence of my own home. we
But
gotta
he
baptize you immediately, Tyson.
excuse me, we don't do that.
Yeah, he's Jewish.
Sorry, I got a little. Too
I got the
excited.
thing cut once. We're not doing it again. Sorry. But no, the little devil came and he wanted to pick it up, but he didn't take it.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I really need to see that book.
Well, you can look at it right there.
Oh,
So you're seeing
do
it.
you have?
It's right there. I
Oh,
put it
no,
on
no.
the shelf
I
for the
mean,
devil to take.
Yeah, you see it just laying on
I
it,
need
though.
I need to take a look at it first. That whole nightmare escape place. I just need to confirm something.
This is another Catholic thing.
He's Baptist.
Shit.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay. Yeah, you can look at it if you want, but don't take it anywhere too far if this guy wants it back.
Okay, well, I'll just bring it right back. I just need to take it in my room real quick.
Okay. I'll wait here, wet, ready for whatever happens next.
Damn.
Oh man. Okay. So
What's
Mordecai,
going
you
on
take
in this house?
Overdrive walks by.
I'm asleep.
He's-
You
Oh,
hear
okay.
snoring.
Oh god.
9 o'clock, I'm out.
Fucking F1 Formula race.
Yeah. So yeah, Mordecai, you take the book and bring it back to your room. Would you like to recite the grave words of this book of magic?
I shall. I don't remember what it was. I remember it was a joke.
You see on the front of the book it says, just in like cursive text, "My wife."
My wife. My wife.
And it opens, and you are sucked into the pages, and you find yourself back in that eclectic shop full of all sorts of odds and ends. And sitting at a table is Mr. Infamy, who's twirling his mustache and looks at you with a smug look. He's like, "Hello, welcome back."
You came to me in my nightmare.
He raises an eyebrow. "Did I?"
I think you know you did.
A devil never tells.
No, you definitely told me.
Mm.
I know I shouldn't have, but I shook your hand. We made a deal.
Mhm.
So I'm here to deliver on that end.
Well, Mr. Mordecai, I appreciate what an honest man you are. Uh, to accept my deal in a dream is mm, not necessarily binding, but if you would like to make the deal, and I know you do, because let's be honest, I did see you in that dream.
Yeah, I told you.
If you would like to act upon that deal, now is the time. You just have to present me with your request. What is it that you want? And I will make it happen, and you will owe me a favor at a later date.
How vague.
You're right. All right. What do I say here? I want us all to go back to our normal
Be
lives.
Baptist.
Be Baptist and one within the church of the Lord. I want to see everybody at the family potluck.
And we're all going to be wearing board shorts and like a polo
Yeah,
t-shirt.
like a
And
light
we'll,
blue polo.
and we'll stand in front of like a sidewalk with our hands
I
kind of like
swear, if that's what you
linked in a
use your
weird
wish
way.
on.
You do, I'm making a hell of a
everyone
sin
Baptist.
Holy shit. The next session will
You're
be
gonna
a
wake up and
huge
it's like a
turn.
weird fever dream.
I will actually look up like Christian tabletop role playing game, and
No.
we will play
Play a
session
different
of
game.
that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I'd like to
god.
roll for Jesus, please. Instead of
Oh,
calling you
God.
game master, do I call you like prayer leader?
Yeah, prayer leader. Holy shit.
I want it's Star Labs, correct? That's the ones that had us.
Hero Labs had you. Star
Hero
Labs
Lab.
is from actual DC.
Oh, that's right. I want Hero Labs to forget all about me, my friends, our families, so that we could all go home or go back to our lives.
That can be arranged. Now, I can do that, and I can make them forget about you and your friends. But will you be able to forget about the people that they have punished?
No,
Hmm.
no, I won't. I don't think any kind of act of black magic or satanic deal could do that.
You give me too little credit, but if this is your wish, he'll hold his hand out.
Mordecai, what are you doing? And I'll shake his hand.
All right. You shake his hand, and it's like clasping onto ice, and you're suddenly it's like something shakes throughout the world. Uh it's almost like the void comes in and takes something away from reality. And as soon as you shake his hand, you blink and you find yourself back in your room, standing uh, in front of your bed, in front of the book.
Huh.
Now, quick reminder for me: you just wanted them to forget about you guys.
Essentially,
They
yeah,
lost
forget
the
about
file.
us and our families.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So you still find yourself in the warehouse, in your warehouse room, and
Mhm.
yeah, you are, as far as you know, nothing has changed or everything has changed.
Well, I still better get this back to Tyson. I said I'd return it. And
All
I'll
right.
head out of my room and attempt to go to Tyson's again.
All right. You go to Tyson, and he's turned into a giant bird monster because you fucked with time.
Oh,
No, no. It turns out he's wearing a bird costume. No, none of that.
What?
None of that. None of that. None of
Tyson.
that. I was just fucking around.
Mordecai, don't come in. I'm not in my furry costume. I promise.
what do you mean? And open the door.
Yeah, you see Tyson, and he's looking at you.
And I looked at him.
Fuck, what is the next lyric? It's on the tip of my tongue.
And he looked at
And he looked
me.
at me.
Whoa! No way. Oh
Guys,
god.
I have something for you.
Oh, do you?
Why is every time? Uh,
Oh, is it
It's the
just the
sexual
book?
tension the readers, the viewers wanted.
I read those 0 comments.
I'm gonna start posting comments now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna make some fake accounts.
All the bot accounts. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man.
And yeah, I have the book. And I will
I'll take the book and I'll say, I hope it gave you everything you ever wanted.
yeah, me too.
Tyson, as you take the book back, you look at it and you see that the passphrase that's on the front of it is gone, and it's also unclasped.
I've never looked at this book in my life.
That's okay, because
That's true.
you like set it down and it opens dramatically, and you see that every page is blank.
Why would that devil
Except
want
for
an
the
empty
last
book?
page that says, "Thank nominee."
Yeah. On that note, we could probably just stop right here for the night. And that gives me time to write in these crazy changes. At first I was like when the thing was happening, I was like, oh, is this gonna be like changing time? And honestly, I might still go that way because I kind of like
He
what that
branched
could
off an
be.
alternate timeline.
It just
Yeah.
undoes
I love
itself
time
because we go
shenanigans.
looking for the things anyway.
Yeah.
The deal is for
You don't know he
nothing.
made the wish.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna go find those assholes.
I think if anything, what I would wind up doing is like only Mordecai is aware that time has changed.
My name is
And
Topio. Sorry. Emporio, I mean.
not like this. Yeah, Overdrive's new name is like what's another over thing that's not overkill? His name's
Overdone.
Overwhelmed
Overdone.
now.
Oh,
Overdone. There's
He's black
Overwhelm.
now. Sorry, that was so pathetic.
There's yeah, we have Overdone, we have
We have options.
this
It's
what
not
is
over it.
over it.
It's Jover.
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 Overdrive.
This is the version of him where he's a boomer, but he also knows what memes are.
Oh,
Destructicate's
they
new
got
name
cooler?
is yeah,
Dr. Kevin.
Destructikevin, but they still look the same.
Yeah.
It's just Solus still.
Yes, yeah. No, I changed it. Helix is now Felix.
What?
and Alex is still Alex because a cop is a cop in every universe.
Yeah. Alex also remembers.
Alex saw the branch in time. He's like, wait a minute. Ooh, that could be kind of
Whoa.
interesting. That could be kind of interesting to do where like,
Actually, that's really cool.
yeah, like Alex sees, if nothing else, that like Overdrive, or no, not Overdrive, Mordecai looks like he doesn't belong in this universe. Fuck,
His
is
aura
the
is
next
different.
his aura is not like this. He starts dying because he's like in a different universe. It's like fucking cells in a new body. It's like, oh, this isn't my biome.
What if it's
So
like
that-
in JoJo's Part 8 where like there's an
Oh.
alternate.
Yeah, and if you touch, they explode.
This
It'd
is
be
just
like
like
the-
that one anime I can't remember the name of with the microwave.
Oh, Steins Gate?
Yeah.
It's so weird that like microwave is what clued me in on it because like I remembered a phone being important in Steins Gate. I should actually watch it now that I think about it. I've never seen it.
It's so good.
I have a question for the next session. Do we do a campaign that now lives in this whole new universe, or do we do a session where, or
Yeah,
like
we
a session
started
or
a
a
new
few?
game.
Yeah, new plot and everything. I'm not rewriting a whole fucking plot, that's for sure. But alternatively, do we do like a session or three where it's like you're in this new universe and it's like, oh no, everything's wrong and I have to get back.
But only Mordecai knows it's wrong. Or
Yeah,
we...
only Mordecai would know.
You're gonna have to explain to me how I'm supposed to act because I don't think I will understand how I'm supposed to.
I think it would just be
Friends sitcom.
Yeah, it's a forensic. Yeah, it turns out you're actually in a universe where you guys are just like roommates living in a warehouse.
At a laugh track. Oh my god, put a laugh track on this on.
None of us are heroes, just Overdrive.
I'll turn my soundboard on for that.
Hell yeah. But yeah, if it's simpler, we could just do it where it's like everything takes place in this universe now, where it's like they just don't know about you. We could just not do like a branching timeline where
I'm
they've
open
just
to either.
forgotten.
I just need to know how I need to
Hmm. I think if
like
we
perform.
I think if we did like you're only going to be in this alternate universe for a little bit, um we could like do minor changes to each character and just like I don't know. I guess I'd have to figure out like what would you guys be doing in this
How
universe?
different would we be if Hero Lab didn't abduct us?
Yeah.
Oh my god, me and my parents get along great. They're my best friend.
Oh, yeah. It's like your parents are actually cool people. What would Alex be doing? And why would you all be living in a warehouse? That's the other question.
College roommates and Overdrive.
We're
And
YouTubers
Overdrive.
filming living in an experience.
Oh. And Overdrive's there because like uh since like the whole hero thing kind of backfired with the situation, uh he's just like this is something to do. Or
They do community service.
his manager is like this is the only way you'll become popular again.
Like 8th manager this year.
Yeah. Yeah. What about Alex? What would Alex be all about in a alternate universe? Still being like same career path?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. But why would he be living in the warehouse with them is the question. Maybe he comes in to
The
be like, you
thing,
can't live in a
well,
warehouse, you have to leave.
well, I also don't know what he's gonna do because he didn't have his powers before Hero Lab.
That's the other thing I'm trying to think of. Like, how do we I don't want to like just say you guys don't have your powers.
Well,
Maybe
Tyson
we
had
could
his before Hero Lab.
yeah. Um
Well, I know Alex specifically didn't,
yeah. No,
but
we could have like hmm, we
Maybe
could
you developed.
do
Maybe in this universe you have a different power, so this is your one chance to pick a different power.
oh, actually if you got yeah, if any of y'all wanted to like try different powers, this would be a time. Alternatively, wait, Sarah, what if this is just an idea and you don't have to pick it. But what if you're in like Aegis, right? No, they're not called Aegis. No, Stars. Star
yeah,
Squad.
yeah. So Star is with the police and Aegis is like the FBI
Yeah.
almost, but like
What if
for superheroes.
what if Star gave you like a police battle suit like Iron Man?
I like that.
Oh,
It's up to you. You don't have to. We could just like have you go with your eye powers again.
what's this? So wait, so it's like they've completely. It's not that they're like forgetting about us in the current universe, and for some reason they're like, oh, we were chasing these people, but were we? Who were we chasing again? It's like they forgot about us completely.
I think what happened here is like Mr. Infamy, quote unquote, what's the word I'm looking for? Granted Mordecai's wish by just shunting him into a parallel universe.
The old cop out.
Where they were never chasing us to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, but like everybody else is like so it's two separate universes. So
Mhm.
now I'd be playing like a completely different Alex.
Only up to you. You could just go down a route where you still get your eye powers in some way. Like it could be the fucking Daredevil thing where like a chemical truck runs into you and you like get chemicals in your
It's
eyes.
like it's like one of those like parts of like the timeline that always happens. I somehow get like eye
Yeah.
powers no matter what.
Yeah.
I'll probably just do that.
You could be kidnapped by a different group of people.
Oh no, that's his true fate is to be kidnapped all the
Yeah.
time. Just like Perry.
Yeah. Oh, Perry. Yeah. I will write up something more cohesive and I'll bounce ideas off in the Discord. But I will probably lose track of doing notes. I'll try to do what I can this week, but during the vacation, I don't know what I'll be able to
Oh
do.
yeah,
Young.
out of
I'll
here.
be I'll be cruising down the Caribbean somewhat. Some part of the Caribbean.
Oh my god, you don't know.
I mean,
It's going somewhere.
I think is hold on, let me just confirm. Is Roathone in the Caribbean? Yes, I am going through the Caribbean. I just had to be sure because I was like, I don't know if that's technically part of the Caribbean, but it is. Yeah, we're going to be going through the Caribbean, checking out
Nice.
Mexico and Honduras, and I think Belize a little bit.
Honduras has really pretty water.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures of Roatan
You
right
jump
now.
off the boat into the water.
Hell yeah, dude! I hope I find a shark. That's the thing I'm most terrified of.
Oh, I mean, just
Oh
like
yeah, I have bad
be nice to them.
thalassophobia.
You
Yeah,
have
I do.
thalassophobia?
Yeah, I hate seeing shit in the water. I was playing Far Cry 3 in college, and I was swimming in the ocean, and a shark like came into view, and I screamed really fucking loud.
So you
Is
you
that
wouldn't
what
be
that
able
is? I
to
thought that was like
swim in the
fear of
middle
the
of the
ocean.
ocean?
No, in the middle of the ocean, God no. That's fucking if I looked down and just saw the like empty nothingness of the deep ocean, I'd be
It's
terrified.
not that bad.
It's pretty bad. I'm not a fan.
Wow, I had no idea that you had this bad
Unreasonable
thalassophobia.
fears.
Yeah. If it's like
I never
uh
said it was unreasonable.
um if I'm in like, like shallow-ish water, it's not bad. There's a time when I was a kid and I was swimming in I forget what river it was, somewhere around the Austin area, and I swam out where it was deeper and I started panicking and I like sped swam back to shore and I wouldn't go back into the water. Like especially if I see stuff in the water, living or non-living, it freaks me out.
Huh.
Young.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
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 Talk to
Alright,
y'all
thanks for running the
later.
session.
Yeah, I'm sorry it took a bit for fighting the guys for fighting your boy Fearmaster.
Hey, it was fine. We
It was
won.
like our first like big fight, it felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get people that deal more damage, I feel like. Because I feel like I sometimes have not been able to not really been able to. I just feel like I don't push y'all into enough of a corner where it feels exciting for everybody.
Yeah. I don't know, this felt like it would be
I could
like
see
a
that.
whole arc in an anime. Like
Yeah.
12
Yeah.
episodes. We're in Bloodborne, Nightmare Land.
Yeah.
And he did like nerf Ghibli at the end because like I don't know if we're like
Yeah.
ever gonna hit him or hit us.
I don't think
Or
I
I
hit
think
him
a
like
big
hit
once.
us, but like
yeah. I think
I
a
don't
big
think we're gonna
mechanic in
hurt.
this game is to hit people with like status effects because there's like if you can make someone like vulnerable, it really fucks with their stats. But yeah, I could go into that for fucking hours. But
I got
I'm gonna I'm gonna hop off here. It was fun. Thank you all for
Alright.
playing.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, that's gonna be it for the stream today. Thanks for hanging out. I will see y'all Wednesday with a new upload of Red Ink Black Coffee. Probably gonna talk somewhat deep, a little bit deep. We'll see.